It's going to be in the week 4 folder and day 8. Here are the basic tools folders. There are 4 assignments in here. The first one we're going to start with is the square and circle. So we're going to go ahead and click. There's a lot of instructions in here, right? We're going to open this picture and open it in Photopea. And then we're going to have to open a blank document on Photopea as well. So we have to have 2 tabs open. I'm going to click on the link that's right here at the top. So you go straight to Photopea. Okay, so there it is. We have to open the attached picture on Photopea. So there's 2 ways to do that. We could save the picture to your computer. You go to down to this picture. You just right click with your mouse until this box comes out. You're going to go to save image as. You're going to click on it. And then you're just going to save it. So I'm going to save this image. You could rename this file if you want to, because you're going to have to look for it when you're trying to open it on Photopea. But since there's a number at the beginning, most likely it's going to be right at the top. It's going to save to my downloads and it's a JPEG. So I'm going to click save right here. Okay, so now the image is in my computer. All I'm going to do is go to Photopea, the tab that I opened. I'm going to go over here to File, and I'm going to go to Open, because we want to open that picture. So it's going to be this first picture, right? So the one that starts with a 5. I'm going to click on Open, and here it is. So you have to look for it on your computer if you're trying to open it on Photopea. Another way that is really easy, I'm going to close this, is to just click and drag the image over to Photopea. So I'm going to grab it with my mouse. I'm going to click and drag all the way over here to the Photopea tab until it opens, and I'm just going to drop it. So I'm going to go. It's loading, and there it is. Okay, so I opened it 2 different ways, but this one is definitely easier. You don't have to save any pictures and take up any space on your computer. So this one will probably be our go-to on how to open images on Photopea. Okay, once we have our image open, our picture open, we're going to open a different tab, a blank page, right? So we're going to go to File, and then we're going to go to New. Click on New. We're going to go over to the Print tab, Print, go to Letter, click on Letter, make sure you click on it and it's highlighted, and then once it's highlighted, you're going to click on Create. It should create this blank page, right? I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I'm going to go over here to the zoom tool at the bottom and click. And I'm going to go over here to the -1 because I'm trying to zoom out, so I'm going to click on the page. Okay, so here's the whole page. You don't have to zoom out if you don't want to. Okay, just so you guys can see the whole page. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take little snippets of the sunflower picture using the rectangle select tool and the ellipse tool. So the first one we're going to do is the rectangle select. We're going to go over here to the second tool. I'm going to click on my rectangle select. And then once I have that tool selected, things up here should change, right, with the same symbol, the square one. So once I have that tool selected, I'm going to go over to the sunflower and I'm going to make a selection. It could be a square, so it's only the sunflower, or a little bit longer, that way you take the whole flower. But it doesn't matter, so I'm just going to do it somewhere in the middle, right? Somewhere like that. Once I have my selection done, you can move your box. So if it's a little bit off center, you could put it a little bit with a better selection, right? So I'm going to move it a little bit to the left. There it is. Okay. Once you decide this is what I want to select and take over to the new sheet, you're just going to go over to Edit Copy. Make sure that your layer is selected. Okay. If it's not selected, it's usually blending with the background, but since it's highlighted right now, you can see that it's a darker color than the background, right? So make sure your layer is selected. If not, it won't be able to copy over your image. Edit Copy right here, or you can also click Command C on your keyboard, same thing. So I'm going to click. So it should copy over this image to our new page. So we're going to copy, then we're going to go to Edit, Paste. There it is. Right? So we have our first selection, the rectangle select. The next thing we're going to do is go over to the ellipse tool. So we're going to go back to the sunflower picture, and then we're going to click and hold in order for us to find that ellipse select, right? So click and hold with your mouse until this box comes out, and then we want to switch from rectangle select to ellipse select, right? So this symbol should turn from a square to a circle once I click here. So I'm going to click, right? So now it's a circle. I'm going to deselect our selection. I'm going to click over here on the outside, and it should make that line disappear, right? Now we're going to make a circular selection, right? Oops, I'm going to make another one. If you do make a mistake, just click outside of this the selection, and it should disappear, right? I'm going to make another one. Somewhere around there, right? It's a little off center, so I'll move it a little bit to the left. If you do move your selection, make sure it is not outside of your image. Make sure that none of this is happening. Your selection is always supposed to be inside of your image, okay? Once I have my selection done, I'm gonna go to edit, my layer selected, right? Edit copy, or Command C on your keyboard, right? Go over to a new page, edit paste, right? And there we go. Now we have our rectangle selection and our circular selection, right? Once you have both of these on your new sheet of paper, you're just gonna go to file, and to export, and you're gonna click on JPEG. So once I click on JPEG, it should give us an image. Sometimes it's zoomed in. You don't have to worry about that. It's just, for some reason, it's always like that. So I'm just gonna click save. You don't have to zoom out if you don't want to. Just click save, and then a file should download onto your computer. This is what you're going to go back into Schoology, right? There should be a submit assignment button here. You're going to click on it. You're going to go over to the upload tab, and then you're going to upload this file that downloaded from your Photopea, right? Once you do that, you submit it, and you should be done with this assignment, right? I also have an example at the bottom if you guys are interested to see what it's supposed to look like at the end, right? That's it.